I'm tired of making things like forcing things to happen instead of just letting them flow. If I don't love it, I'm not gonna do it, period.
Before I didn't want to go on vacation because I thought, okay, if I go on vacation, my buyers want to look at properties, sellers want to list, and I'm gonna miss it.
My attitude, my energy was not working. My phone stopped ringing, and I was basically without hardly any transactions.
And when Stephen was speaking, I thought, bingo, somebody out there finally knows what it is and how it works.
Now, whenever I go on vacation, people call, I just take care of them, and they're wowed by the fact that I'm at the airport talking to them. So, but I have somebody at the office to help me with the paperwork, so that makes it easy.
Did you hear that? That you can have your cake and eat it too, right? Yeah, so they're actually impressed that she's on vacation, she's at the airport, and she's handling their deal.
Even though I came to start working on real estate and try to get, plans to, work at your office every day, make sure you do a certain amount of calls and all that stuff, it impacted my personal life instead, very much. It's been my best year, and I have to blame my coach for getting me into having fun. Instead of working, he goes like, okay, so why don't you do things you like? So then I took scuba diving. I decided to take kiteboarding. I going sailing. So really, I have not been working the weekends. I have not been doing open houses. I didn't miss one the first 4 years. I mean, I was working every single Saturday and Sunday. Now, I'm just having fun. And I've been getting more business, so that works. He doesn't make me call either, because he knows I don't like calling. So I just think that I prefer to have people calling me, and it's working.
The good thing of coaching is like we go back to our life on Monday and the phone starts ringing and you get back to the old habits and patterns and all this, and the anxiety, what's gonna happen. With Karen, it's great because not only the coaching calls, but she's also available when I have an issue or something that I need to call someone. This is what I'm thinking. What do you think? You always need to have a sounding board.
But Turning Point was definitely a turning point for you,
Yeah,
right?
because it helped me to really create my business plan. I'm focused. I'm just doing what I put on a business plan. That was like the big thing that I created with my coach. Where I'm going to go with my business. How many transactions I'm going to do. And it's so funny. When I read what I write on my business plan, that's what I'm getting. I'm doing and that's the type of properties I'm getting. I'm dealing with clients, and I just describe them, and that's the clients I'm getting in my life. So it's pretty cool. For me, I think it's the best market you should ever be, If people are buying properties, they will never lose money. Everyone is going to make a great investment right now. Best market ever. The next 5 years is going to be awesome for everyone in this room because we are the only committed people to really stick out.
Yeah. What it takes to sustain this is a ongoing conversation of empowerment for action.
I could not seem to focus on what I knew I needed to do, and found out about Kate's International, signed up for coaching, and went to my first Turning Point several months after that, and it absolutely made such a huge difference. Coaching brought me to a point of recognizing what I needed to do to get back on track. I know that I have the how, the skill, and I've gotten rid of the blocks that cause me to not be able to perform at my highest. And coaching has given me that opportunity.
Don't be shy. How much money are you making?
380 something like that.
I was inclined to come to the Turning Point seminar, but to be honest with you, I never expected to feel in 3 short days. And not only did I find out where I'm at, but really the passion and the love that I have for the industry, it's sparked right back.
I signed up for coaching without even the money in the bank yet. My point is, I had no money, but I knew that I needed this to make more money. And I actually made back my return on my investment in coaching within the first month and a half. I made about $25,000. So I multiplied definitely my investment.
I recommend it to anybody who's simply having some sort of hardship or trying to get into the business of real estate.
And I was just asking to have counter offers sent back and forth, and we got the offer.
Great.
So, yeah,
So how much was the transaction?
$900,000.
$900,000. Okay.
And within a few months, my business had completely turned around. My phone is ringing, I'm writing transactions, and I've hit the ground running. I feel very confident and very optimistic about the future.
I've been doing coaching for about 6 months now, and everything my coach says has happened. It's just a matter of me not procrastinating anymore. Now I have a $1.2 million commercial deal, $6.2 million commercial deal, and a $12 million commercial deal. So just those three alone, and I don't have to work for the rest of the year.
So when you came to Turning Point, you were in the business how long?
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, a year then.
Yeah, and then so now almost a year, and you're in an office with a bunch of old timers,
Yes, and that was what I wanted to say. With a bunch of old timers that weren't very nice to me in the beginning because I was very young. Yeah, I'm 21, and they all thought, what in the world is this little girl doing here? And now it is so funny and so, it's very fulfilling to me to have them, some of the same people, come up to me and say, hi, Brooke, we saw this, something you were doing with my advertising or the way I talked to a client on the phone or something. They were like, can you tell me a little bit about that? Or how did you know about that? And I'm like, yeah, I remember you. So I just said, I have a coach with Steve and Kate. So call him, they'll tell you all about it.
My name is Flavor Dyer, better known as Soul Sister. And I started out with this when I was stuck in a rut, and I just could not move. And then I decided, okay, I want some coaching. I talked to Stephen, and Stephen was saying, call all your past friends and talk to them. And do something that you normally don't do, fake it till you make it. So what I did is I took out a whole page in the newspaper, and I came up with this name, Soul Sister. And then I told the clients I treat them with RESPECT and satisfaction guaranteed, and it's been such a wonderful thing because after I started calling all of my past clients, in one weekend, one client, we wrote an offer for $750,000. She put her home on the market for $550,000. Then she referred her friend to me. No, her sister, which is buying a duplex together with them for $1,100,000. Then she referred her other sister and husband, who's selling their duplex for $450,000, and they want to buy another home. So I had quite a busy week. And then after I put the ad in the paper, I started getting people calling, hello, is Soul Sister there? And it was so cute. It's like, wow, it is working. So I really appreciate what Stephen did for me because I know I'm going to have a great year. And I feel like I'm becoming unstuck because I was broke, Right now, once I close all those deals, just watch where I'll be. One deal is worth $50,000 from one client. It's 5% commission on $1,009,000. I think and we're working on that deal. And it's like, The other one is $750,000, 3% of that. So it's just a matter of closing it. And I just started doing all of this confident thing since June. And it was like, oh God, I didn't have, for a while, because I had so many things coming at me, boy, I didn't even have parking money. You got $10 I can borrow? And it was like, can I use your credit card, girlfriend? It was just, I could not get on the right track. Stephen, I'm here, but you better help me get out the parking lot. Thank you so much.
Hi there, my name is Sharon Lane. I'm from Ventura, California, and I came here full of expectations to the Turning Point, and they were fulfilled. First day, I wrote down on a piece of paper what I wanted to accomplish while here. I had some decisions to make, and actually one of them was where I was going to live. I decided I didn't really need to stay where I was, and I decided to move, and that was 3 weeks ago, and then I decided not to move. Then I decided to move again. I changed my mind 6 times in 3 weeks, but I've made a final decision. I am definitely moving, get myself where I need to be, where I'll be invigorated, where I can move forward. The other decisions I had to make, I made here as well. All of the things I wanted to accomplish by coming here, I have accomplished, so that all of the roadblocks that I had put in front of myself are gone, and I can move ahead and get out of life what I want to get out of life and make my business work for me instead of me working for it. And it's just been wonderful, and I will come again. And I signed up for the coaching. I've had 1 session so far, and I'll tell you, the coaching is what I wanted to do, because I needed a neutral person, someone whose interest was me getting what I want instead of them having their own agenda. Everybody else who was giving me advice had an agenda, and it wasn't necessarily the same as mine, but my coach has the same agenda I do, my success, what I want, and how to get it.
First, when I went to this, I live in Dallas, Texas, and I went to a Stephen Cates Turning Point function, and I was in a crossroads of deciding career-wise what to do. And through Stephen talking with me, he did personal training. I signed up at this event, and it was a turning point and helped me make decisions of which path. And I'm now president and CEO of Who's Who International, and he is continuing to help with other information to guide along the way. So I'm very indebted to him.
Hi, I'm Diane Orseth, and I'm Carol Maniscalco, and we're sisters, and we share our real estate business together. We share an office, we share our commissions, and pretty much share the real estate sorrows and happinesses as we come and go. But we're here with the Stephen Cates Success Turning Point seminar, and this has been fabulous. We're getting some great realizations and some great coaching tools for life, and we also go through coaching, and I've experienced through our coaching that we just about, I don't even know the word for getting 6 times the business that we had, and it's just kind of gone off the chart. We started in a little bit of a slump, and we asked for an avalanche of business, and boy, we got it, and it's worked out real well for us.